Championship promotion is what we're going to talk about now on We Love Betting with me, Chris Graham, and Sporting Bets, Mark O'Hare. Mark, we've just talked about the outright for the Championship. Bolton and Leicester 5-2 joint favourites to get promotion in this particular league, and then if we go past the other teams we've talked about, you'll find the likes of Leeds at 5-1, Blackpool and Brighton at 11-2. I like Brighton, and Birmingham on Lee Clark, of course, at 7-1. Who do you like in this market?
I do like Brighton and I do like Leeds as well, until I looked at the prices for promotion and I just had to straight away take them out of the equation. I think Leeds will go very well, and the Neil Warnock effect. Of course I've got first-hand experience of what he's done with Queen's Park Rangers in similar circumstances as well. Overhaul the squad, get in the Championship campaigners who know the league inside out. He knows the league inside out as well. And I'm pretty sure that Leeds will go very well. They'll be in the top 6 for sure. But again, I'm just going to ignore the price. Brighton, I think they've finally managed to nail on the goalkeeper situation. Kuszak's come in from Manchester United. Wayne Bridge, of course, at left back. Question marks over the attack. I'm still not convinced of Craig McHale-Smith. And I think goals let them down as well as their away form last season. If Gus Poyet can sort that out, they should go well. But I think at the prices, I've got to swerve them both as well.
Yeah. And then I guess, anything out with the list, out with the ones I've mentioned, they've caught your eye at a massive price?
I wouldn't say massive price, but I think Blackpool at 92 are probably the ones that really sticks out for me. I thought they were absolutely excellent last season, as they were in the Premier League and the season before under Holloway. I never expected them to make such a dramatic run to the playoff final last year, especially after what happened the season before. I think Holloway's really proved himself now as a manager. If he didn't have the sort of kudos before, he really should have now, because he comes across as this joker in the pack, but he's really not. He does have his head screwed on. He knows what's required. Other thing for Blackpool, they've kept Matty Phillips and Thomas Ince, as we go to air and record this right now, 2 quality midfielders as well. I think Everton are tracking Matty Phillips. If they can keep hold of the 2 of them, they'll remain on the Blackpool books until at least January, and Holloway's got a chance to strengthen the squad further. They'll be in the top 6 for sure. Solid base, of course, based on last year. And of course, if you are concerned about Blackpool losing in the playoff final and the negative effects it had, Holloway did the same at QPR. We lost in the League One playoff final to Cardiff, went up promotion next season to 2nd place.
And Reading last season as well.
Yeah, absolutely, exactly. And at 92, I think that's a fantastic price. I mean, very, very, well, I just think it's brilliant.
Yes, that's a big price. You're right, I agree. The fact that they bounced back after getting relegated must have been a wretched hangover. To come back and almost get back up was huge praise to the club for that, and huge praise to Holloway. I believe you got another big placement.
I have. This is more of a speculative play, really. It's just something to keep an eye on. And as I said, I mentioned Leeds and Brighton. I thought about Cardiff as well, but they're all too short. And I like to have a bit of an outside shout in the Championship, because it is such an open league. Nick Watts always goes on about anyone can win the Championship. How about Burnley at 10-1? Eddie Howe, I love Eddie Howe. Fantastic football, cracking guy as well. We saw what he did at Bournemouth as well. Really rejuvenated that club, and he's had time now with with Burnley. They've lost Jay Rodriguez, the star striker, £6 million. How on earth did they get £6 million for him from Southampton? Fantastic business for Burnley. He's recruited really, really well in the lower leagues. He's moulded a squad now together which is capable of challenging for that top 6, top 10 area. And they're always a really tough nut to crack at Turf Moor. Don't discount their home form. They're very, very good at home. Play attractive football. I just think they're too big at 10-1. So I'm going to have a little bit on Burnley at 10-1, just as a speculative play for the season.
Nice one. So Blackpool and Burnley are outside picks for promotion then.
Yeah.
Excellent.